Hi guys, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer. So today I wanted to discuss a little bit about interacting with people. I think people can be challenging, right? But there you go, there's a belief I have. So what does the universe show me? The universe shows me that people can be challenging. So you want to try to change these beliefs. So if you're in a situation where you have to deal with a lot of people, and maybe specific people you find to be really difficult, for the next couple of days, try to rewrite the story. So I feel like this is one of the harder concepts because you have a belief about somebody, and the universe, it always proves you right. Whatever it is you believe, that's what you're going to get. So say, for example, you have a boss who you think is a complete jerk. Your boss will continue to prove to you that he's a complete jerk until you change what you think about him. And I may have told this story before, but a woman that I know well from yoga, not super well, but I know her from yoga, told me years ago that she was going through kind of a rough time and she was working at a crappy job. Her boss was a jerk and she just hated everything. And she knew that it was out of her control, like she had to work. She needed this position. So she decided that if you can't change the situation, you're going to have to change the way you feel about the situation. So she kept saying to herself every day, I have the best boss ever. I'm so grateful to have this job. I have the best boss ever. I am so grateful to be in this position. And she said that her relationship with him changed. She also said that till this day, they are still friends. And she doesn't work there anymore. She's in a different field, doing different things. And at the time, I remember thinking, yeah, that's a little naive, don't you think? That's a lot of hot crap. But that's what I thought at the moment. But, you know, listening to so many people talk about this and reading so much about it, maybe there is something to it. So what do you have to lose? When we are children, we pretend all the time. I mean, I remember pretending that I was Mary Ingalls from Little House on the Prairie when I was little. I remember playing Brady Bunch and Facts of Life. Always, like we pretended, right? We pretended. I remember going through this phase. This is hysterical. I don't know if I was like in 3rd or 4th grade. You know, I love English people. I walked around and I spoke with a British accent. Me and one of my friends, I can't remember now who it was. I don't remember. It was one of my elementary school friends. I have an idea who it could have been. But anyway. And because we pretended, we made believe. So make believe in your head that these people are different. They react to you different. They come at you in a different way. They treat you different. If you feel like somebody is treating you like you're like less than what you deserve, change it in your mind. You know, like I've told the story before, like I worked with a woman that, I don't know, for whatever reason, she just hated me. This woman hated me, and it was like a company joke. Everybody knew she hated me. Who knows? Maybe I was somebody bad in her past life, and she just sensed it in me in this life. I have no idea why she hated me, but this woman hated me. So much that it was a company joke. Everybody used to laugh about it. Maybe had I changed the way I thought about her, but what would happen to me is I would sense how much she hated me, so I would try not to be around her because I didn't want to make the situation any more awkward than it was. So my way of dealing with it was not dealing with it. So instead of trying to change it, I just tried to avoid it, which was probably not helpful. But regardless, this is what happened. And, you know, people could say, oh, that I'm too sensitive, because I've heard that before. Oh, you're so sensitive. But you know what? This was really, really blatant. And I might make another video about that some other time, because looking back, even at the time, it was really funny, because when it's just so obvious and it's so out there and you did nothing to this person for them to dislike you, it's even more funny. But sometimes, you know, if you can change that, and I couldn't. At that time, I just wasn't there, and it just was what it was. And we kind of joked about it. But just find one person that you're having a particularly difficult time with. And in a way, we used to do this a little bit when we were working at A&P. There was this one woman that was so brutal when she came in. I mean, so bad that you know that when you see her in another grocery store and the person that is handling her in another grocery store is sweating bullets, I mean, you know that it's like, it's the woman. It's not the employee. Listen, I've had a number of employees be really rude for no reason, but it was this woman. So my boss said to me once, she's like, listen, I've gone at it with this woman so many times, and finally I decided that I was just going to be nice to her and see what happened. So she commented on her hair. She got a new haircut or a new hair color, and she said that from that point forward, they started to have a different kind of a relationship. But it takes a lot to change that, because immediately your defenses come up. You know someone's coming at you with, well, this store sucks, and how come you never have the Pepsi that's on sale? And then you want to go back at them with, maybe have some water, lady. You don't need any more sugar. But you can't do that. I mean, you could. But towards the end of our A&P lives, we were kind of saying, telling it like it was. But for the most part, you had to keep a little bit of, bite your tongue a little bit. So yeah, that was another situation where she said she gave her a compliment, and from that point forward, they started to at least be a little bit more civil to each other. Sometimes the thing is that you don't know what's going on in somebody's life, and sometimes it's like guilt, like you're guilty from association. Like for example, somebody had something really bad happen to them, right? And then they come into the store, and you're the first person they deal with after this bad experience. And then from that point forward, they associate you with the bad experience. And no matter what you do, it's always going to be in their subconscious. You know what I mean? So it's like, in order to change that, you really have to go above and beyond and step out of yourself and get away from the ego that wants to go back at the person, because going back at the person, no one's going to win. You're not going to win cursing out a customer. You're not going to win fighting with your whoever it is that's in your life. So the best thing you can do is try to change the way you think about that person and see if they reflect back to you your new belief about them. Try it. What do you have to lose? A little aggravation? All right, good. Lose the aggravation. We don't need any more aggravation. All right, if you like what we're doing here at the Magic Junk Drawer, don't forget to like and subscribe, share us with your friends, and we will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.